Greetings, light workers. This is Oya Transformation, and this is your daily oracle reading for February the 1st, 2022. And the cards have been shuffled and divined. And happy beginning of Black History Month and Women's History Month and anything else the collective is not spending a whole lot of time celebrating. It's up to you to make these things important. So remember, this is day one. So if you're going to do something, don't get caught up and spend too much time thinking about it, because before you know it, February will be gone. 47 days to spring. Give thanks. Cards have been shuffled and divined. The first card in this reading is from the Guardian Angel deck, and it is the Four of Decisions. No, I'm sorry. It's an 8, and it is fair decisions. And it is, this card says that all decisions will work out fairly. Need not worry. And if you have decisions that you need to make, don't make them purely under duress. Don't make them looking just at the facts. Remember to take the time to be grounded and heart-centered when you make these decisions, so that they will be made in a way that you can stand later on in time and say, you made a good decision. As long as your heart is in it, you were grounded, wasn't a reactionary decision. You thought about it. You thought about the players. You thought about the ramifications of what making this particular decision would be. And you can take a deep breath while thinking about it. Then you've made the best decision for you. For you. Number 8 speak to balance, and they speak to infinity. And so we will be continuously on this plane making decisions. And it would be best if we made good ones. We know that we don't always make the best decisions every time. However, if I can say, based on what I believe in, who I am, and temper them with kindness, I think we'll be happy about the outcome. The second card that supports and or challenges us making fair decisions is the 32 of faith in the process. See, she is kneeled in prayer. And there's a little bread, and she's naked, which means she's been honest as she possibly can be. She's not hiding anything. And there's a little bird sitting on her back, which means she is centered, because she's not allowing that bird to get in the way of her prayer, her thought process, her intention, her concentration of bringing the energies in balance from above as well as below. Faith in the process says there will be times when we can't quite move ourselves along the next phase of life or our creative exploration. Only a spiritual power can do it. And when those times come, knowing that what is best for our highest good is going to be what happens, what the outcome is going to be, as long as we are grounded and we stay grounded. It might not necessarily be the outcome that I would have chosen, but know that Spirit is in charge. And because Spirit is in charge, it will be the best outcome for my next level of growth. As I level up, as my girl dances and tells us about leveling up, you can't level up unless a plateau has been made to move to the next place. And we don't always know how and where to build that foundation, but we do know what to build it on. And that is trust, that is faith in the divine, and that the divine spirit has our best interests at heart. So with that, it's a 5. It reduces to a 5. And 5s speak to flexibility, adaptability, and the willingness to learn. So knowing that fair decisions will be made, knowing that it's all a process and it does not happen instantaneously, whatever it is. However, it will always be for our highest good. The final card in this reading is Heart Transmissions. Heart Transmissions is a number 37 that reduces to a 10, which is a 1, which speaks to individuality. It speaks to leadership and resourcefulness. Now, what do we need to know about our heart transmissions? Well, guess what? We can spend a whole lot of time in learning, in education, in being well versed in languages, in our specific area of expertise. However, no one can tell you how and what moves inside, or how your heart moves. What moves inside of your heart? What moves your heart? Because we all have a love dove, but each of us have a different love dove. Heartbeats are almost like fingerprints. They don't all sound exactly alike, because our heart, each of us have heart experiences, and they have to do with how we stand in the world. And no one can tell you what triggers you to look back at something or to rethink something, but you have to be okay in your heart to be able to stand for whatever it is. All the intellect in the world can point you in a westerly direction. However, if your heart says go east, guess where you're going? Guess where you should be going? I don't know what you should be doing. I know where I'm going. I'm going east. So, the heart transmission says the ability to work with the group conscience in a loving way increases only when we are at one with our hearts. Because we have to do everything. We can't do it all by ourselves. We make a decision, we stand, and then we work in groups. And we aren't always getting our way. However, if we can be at peace in our heart as we move in groups, then we can bet that the highest good will prevail. That's the Tuesday message. Get grounded. Know a fair decision will be made. Know it'll be for your best good. Know that there's nothing to worry about. Because Spirit, as always, it's got you held tight in its hands. Thank you for listening. Namaste. Have the best Tuesday ever. Happy beginning of February. Celebrate something and quickly, or February will be gone. And remember, 47 days to spring. Hallelujah. Be well, be light, and be love.